What's your name? Huh? What's your name? Say it. No, say it. What's your name? Say it again. What's your name? You see, when people are not conscious of the blessing, they call their names with fatigue. What's your name? No, that's not your name. When you ask me what's my name is Femi Lazarus. I'm blessed. I call it in full with a consciousness. The name above all names is not a name, it's a consciousness. Because there are many Jesuses. What's your name? No. What's your name? I told you I want to train you tonight. What's your name? No. That's not your name. There's a way I see Femi Lazarus seated in a room with leaders of nations, showing them what we must do to solve problems of the world. I call from that consciousness because I've seen the other side. What's your name? So, they had to be calling themselves Abraham. Abraham, at what age? And Sarah must have been seeing Ishmael around. I say, maybe I will never have one. She saw the entire process of how Hagar conceived at once. No word, no promise, nothing. Once. And then she looked at herself. Maybe that can never be me. Maybe my own life is just to be like this. Then God came and said, I am still interested in your womb. I'm not about to borrow another. I am the God of all flesh. Is there anything too difficult for me? Science says there's menopause because they studied what I created. The one who put the pause can reverse. So when he said, call her princess, what was he doing? He was giving them the privilege to partake in creation. We don't call things by the way they appear. We call them by what they should be. If Sarah must carry a child, she must be reversed into a princess. Call her what she should become. Hold on a minute. So, he kept calling princess till his orientation was changed. That now when he was going into her, he was not going into an old woman, but a princess. There must be the perception of her as a princess for the man in him to rise. That will help you now. He had to change his mind. Not the old woman whose womb can't carry, but my princess. And then suddenly he saw that at 80 something, she was throwing up. And then Sarah must have remembered. Those were the signs I saw in Hagar the other time. Because at that age, she had no experience about conception. She had to learn from what she once compared herself with. That although it's a mistake, but it will be needed for reference. Don't let me get there. But what did God do? He reconditioned their minds. First, with his word, I will give you seal like stars of heaven They were not accepting. Okay, your own words now. I can't be the only one speaking. You've got to join me. Father of nations, princess. Then Isaac came, and God saw that the same thing that happened in the Garden of Eden was happening again. All the affection he had for God moved from God to Isaac. You can have the word and then produce bread, and your attention move from the word to bread. You have the word. The man was not deceived. It was Eve that was deceived. Adam fell because of deliberate rebellion. He preferred Eve. I'm ready to die with you. And then God saw that there's going to be decadence when the word produced and you leave the word to go into the product. Then to confirm what he said, now take Isaac, your only son Isaac, whom you love, and sacrifice him. And they went from the house and picked sticks and picked what they will use for fire and held the lad and saddled the instrument of burning on the sacrifice. It was a picture of the day Christ will carry his own cross. He was not going to allow Abraham kill Isaac, because Abraham was about to do what only God will do, killing your only son. You will not match with that class. He was not going to allow him. But every step they took, Isaac died in his mind. As they took another step, Isaac died in his mind. As they took another step, Isaac died in his mind. As they took another step, Isaac died in his mind. By the time he laid the boy down, the boy was dead in his mind. There was no need for another death. If that thing can die in mind, another death is not necessary. All he wants is to get his space. The sufferings are not necessary. They are only there because you are hanging to bread, not to the word. Hey guys, your child can become your bread. Your husband can become the bread. Your job can become the bread. Whenever Isaac takes the seat of God, Isaac must go. Wow. Man does not live by bread alone. My biggest inheritance is the word. If he did it before, he will do it again. If he can speak, my conditions can change. Higher. Don't look down me till I'm down. I may fall once, but I will rise 7 times. If the word can come at the scent of water, I will spring back again. Put me where I can hear the word, and everything will change. Can I give you some 2-3 minutes? Because when you hear things like this, you've got to